The night, the spirits answered. It was a cold, moonless night, the kind of night where the air feels heavy and the silence seems to hum with something unseen. A group of friends had gathered in an old, creaky house on the edge of town. The power had gone out, leaving them with nothing but the flickering glow of candles and the faint scent of wax lingering in the air. On the table sat the Ouija board. It was an antique, passed down through generations, its letters and numbers faded but still legible. The planchette, smooth and cold to the touch, rested in the center. None of them had ever used it before, but curiosity had gotten the better of them. "Let's just ask a few questions," Sarah said, her voice trembling despite her attempt to sound brave. "What's the worst that could happen?" They placed their fingers on the planchette, their breath visible in the chilly room. The first question was simple. "Is anyone here with us?" At first, nothing happened. The room was silent except for the faint crackling of the candles. Then, slowly, the planchette began to move. It glided across the board, spelling out a single word. "Yes." The group exchanged nervous glances. It had to be a joke, right? Someone was pushing it, but no one admitted to moving it. "Who are you?" Mark asked, his voice barely above a whisper. The planchette moved again, this time faster. It spelled out a name. "Emily." Sarah gasped. "Emily. That's my grandmother's name. She passed away years ago." The room grew colder. The candles flickered, their flames dancing wildly despite the lack of wind. "Are you really Emily?" Sarah asked, her voice shaking. The planchette moved to YES, then paused. Suddenly, it began to move again, spelling out a new message. "Get out." Before anyone could react, a loud knock echoed through the house. It came from the front door, 3 sharp, deliberate raps. The group froze. "Did anyone hear that?" Mark whispered. Another knock. This time, it came from the window behind them. They turned, but there was nothing there, just the inky blackness of the night. The planchette began to move on its own, spinning wildly in circles before stopping abruptly. It spelled out, "Too late." The knocking grew louder, more frantic. It seemed to come from every direction. The walls, the ceiling, even beneath the floorboards. The candles blew out, plunging the room into darkness. In the chaos, someone screamed. The planchette flew off the board, hitting the wall with a loud crack. The knocking stopped. When the power finally came back on, the group was huddled together in the corner of the room, their faces pale and their breaths shallow. The Ouija board was still on the table, but the planchette was gone. They searched the house but never found it. To this day, Sarah swears she hears knocking at her window every night, 3 sharp raps, just like before. And sometimes, when she's alone, she feels a cold hand brush against her shoulder, as if someone, or something, is still there, waiting,